welcome back to Dreams of Music and Makeup. I'm Jacqueline. Really excited you're here. Thanks for watching. Today we're talking all about PM skincare, or at least what it is right now. I want to start off this video by saying a couple of things, just in case you didn't catch me in the last one. I did do an AM skincare video. If that interests you, I will link that down below. Check that out too when you're done here. But I just want to give you a little bit of information in case you've never seen me before. I'm not a dermatologist, I'm not an esthetician, and I should not be telling you exactly what you should wear on your face. That's not my job. But I have learned quite a bit about my own skin type in the last few years, and feel like it's only right to share it with you. Where else are you going to find it? You know? You will not need all these products. You may not need any of them, but I need them, and I'm going to tell you exactly why I use everything, how much it is, all that stuff. If you do have any additional questions, please leave them for me down below. And if you enjoy this video, please give it a like. Let's go ahead and get started talking about this stuff. First of all, at night, my first step is always remove my makeup. I know we've all had those days when we are so exhausted that we go to bed with makeup on. But I'm telling you, it is not worth it. Not worth it at all. And the reason why is because that ages your skin faster than the sun ever can. Just think about that for a second, because the sun ages everybody, and everybody starts to look a little questionable at some point. So if leaving your makeup on overnight does worse than that, can you imagine what 5 years of doing that will do to your face? It's not pretty. Whoever you are that's wearing makeup, take it off, please. If you're gonna go through all the work to put it on and apply it so beautifully, make sure you remove it so that your skin doesn't look like a train wreck. Anyway, I digress. To remove my makeup, I like to use a micellar water. Now, some people like to use an oil cleanser to do this. I personally don't. I find micellar water a lot cleaner, a lot faster. I do use 3 to 4 cotton rounds a night when I use this to remove my makeup. Generally 1 to 2 for my eyes, 1 to 2 for my face. For that reason, I use regular cotton pads. I know some people use the fancy facial cotton stuff. With as many cotton rounds as I go through, it's just not practical. I just don't see the point in spending extra money on things to put in my trash can. Micellar cleansing waters are designed so that you can use them on your skin without the need for additional rinsing or cleansing afterward. I would not recommend you do that, ever. If you're removing your makeup with this, and you intend to not cleanse after, you're asking for problems. I'm just telling you, you are. Because the ingredients in this are not just water. After this step, I do cleanse my skin additionally. This is because I'm acne prone and because I think it's good for healthy skin. The first time I cleanse, I'll pour out a little bit of purity and massage that all over my face for 60 seconds, including my eye area. This is safe for your eye area. I use this to get any residual makeup off, any mascara that's kind of wedged in my lashes or liner, anything like that. I do a quick cleanse with this. Again, 60 seconds, rinse it all off, and then I do a double cleanse. This may seem overkill to you. It may seem like I'm trying to sell you on this, or that I'm some sort of weirdo that just enjoys bashing my skin. I am not that person at all. Some people may use 2 different cleansers for their double cleanse method. That's fine. What I would recommend you do is find a cleanser that works for your skin type and use that. You don't have to use 2 different cleansers, just use one. Just use one that is not overly drying. Please do not double cleanse using a foaming cleanser. Unless you are literally an oil slicked 24/7, there's no need for that much stripping of your natural oils. There's just not. So that's why I use this more gentle cleanser for my double cleansing method. After I've used this originally to cleanse my skin, any additional makeup and that sort of thing, I want to purge any dirt, anything else that has gotten in there between this morning and now. To do that, I use this and my Clarisonic. You don't have to get a Clarisonic, but this is the Mia 2. There is a version that is older than this. It's the Mia 1. It's more straight through here. It's a little bit bulkier. This is essentially the same thing with 1 additional speed. That's all it is. They've launched several Clarisonics since this one. This is not the newest. I'm by no means here to sell you a Clarisonic because I heard about it for years before I ever even thought about joining that bandwagon. But for me, since I've started using this, and it's been 2 years now, as long as I'm consistently using this, at night, I don't have horrible breakouts. If I skip this for a couple of days, I'll start to see all that stuff coming up. What this claims to do is cleanse 6 to 12 times deeper than your hands ever can. How it does that is, if you're not familiar with a Clarisonic, it does not spin. It actually rotates back and forth like 3,000 times a second, just like this. When it does that, what it's doing is it's pushing everything. It's pushing all the water, all the impurities, everything out of your pores. If you first purchase this and you're breaking out like crazy, join the club. That was me too. It was about a month or so that my skin went through a purging process. If I were to skip this for months and go back to it, the same thing would happen. But since I use this every night, or almost every night, I don't have that same issue anymore. Now, something important to note is that these Clarisonic brush heads need to be replaced every few months. And if you're not doing that, if you wait too long and you're still using this brush head, it might cause you to break out because it's harboring bacteria. So keep that in mind. I write it on my boxes when I changed it last, so I know when I need to change it next. It is quite an investment, so if you're going to do this, I would make sure you go with a retailer that you can return it to if you're not happy with your purchase. I waited for the perfect time to get this so that I would save as much money as possible. I believe this model is $150 to $170 unless it's changed. After my double cleansing method, I will just pat my face dry with a towel really, really gently, and then I'll go in with my acid toning step. I like to do is use these Nip+Fab Glycolic Fix pads. These are fairly new to my routine. I've been using them for about a month. I use them sometimes in the morning as well. This works really well for balancing out my skin and preventing further breakouts for me. It's a good step right before my serum at night. For my serum at night, I am currently using this Anthony High Performance Anti-Wrinkle Glycolic Peptide Serum. It says it prevents and repairs. Apply a few drops of treatment to cleanse skin, massage it in, and distribute evenly down the neck area. It can be used alone or under moisturizer. For best results, use day and night. Now, I only use this at night. I have a different serum I use during the day, but this one helps to battle any breakouts while I sleep. It's glycolic. It also has some anti-aging properties. It's supposed to firm your skin. I've really been enjoying it. I've been using this for several months now, and I really like it. It's fairly inexpensive. It is a male skincare brand, so it's a little trick too. They market everything differently. They put it in masculine packaging, and they charge less for it. Just saying, ladies, don't be fooled. You can use it too, because skincare is not gender specific. When I'm not using that, what I was using before that serum, I was using this fresh black tea serum. This one is the Age Delay Firming Serum. It says it's with honeysuckle leaf extract. It defines and firms. I would agree with that. I would say that this is like a corset for your face in serum form. I didn't coin that phrase. I can't take the credit for it. I really do think that this is great. I mean, you can kind of see it happening. You can feel it happening. My face felt incredibly firm using this. I mean, the dropper bottle is kind of weird, but it's like a little bendy thing. So you drop her out the little, it's awesome. This serum is about $75. I think it's $90 for the 1.7 ounce. This is a 1 ounce. If you are going to do that, the larger size is a better deal as far as price per ounce. But I would, like anything else that you can do with high-end skincare, sample it first. See if your skin likes it before you ever take the dive. It's not worth spending your money and spending your time going back, returning things when you could have just tried it for free. Also, something I want to mention, when I do my serums and when I do my toner, I do not stop at my jawline. I always tone my neck and my chest as well. Think about it. You're babying your face and then you're ignoring your neck and chest. That's where we age so severely, and that's how you can tell someone's age, not only by the back of their hand, but by their neck and their chest and the sun exposure and what the skin looks like and the texture. That's what gives away your age. So don't skimp on your neck and chest. Bring all that skincare down. Your moisturizer, your serum, all that topical stuff that stays on, make sure you bring that down. It's almost bedtime. You just did your serum. Now it's time for eye cream. The one I'm currently loving is this Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Eye. I have not been using this for very long. This is one of the newest things to my collection. However, I am sold. I have heard a lot of people say wonderful things about this product, and I have waited years to try it. I'm not sure why. It's not a highly expensive product. I believe it's $30 or $40 for this eye cream, which is on the low side of average. It says that it's a restorative concentrate of essential oils and botanicals for fresher, younger looking eyes by morning. Yup, this not only depuffs my eyes, but it hydrates them, it soothes them, it helps prevent some dark circles. I haven't noticed nearly as much puffiness around my eyes in the morning since I've started using this product, so we'll see how it continues to work. All over my face at night for moisturizer, I cocktail it. Always. It's my little skincare cocktail at night, always. I will combine a couple of products, something that you saw in my recent haul that I've started to use and totally fallen in love with. Another Peter Thomas Roth product, the Water Drench Cloud Cream. This is their hyaluronic cream that they just came out with. This does run you $52. I think it's worth it. It's amazingly thin. I was so surprised by the texture of this product. I mean, the texture of this product considering the results that it gives. This is incredibly, incredibly hydrating and nourishing, but it's so, so thin. It's beautiful, like the lightest gel cream consistency I've ever experienced. I will apply this all over my face, down my neck and chest, and if I'm particularly dry, I will add in a little bit of this sleeping mask by Peter Thomas Roth. This is the Camu Vitamin C Brightening Sleeping Mask. This one is the one I got in the set with the serum. It was a really good value. If that ever comes back, I will be purchasing it again, and I'll try to let you know if you wanted to purchase it. You do get 3.5 ounces of product in here, so that's really nice since it is a pricey product. I believe this is $80 on its own, which is a lot, so I haven't had to purchase it on its own yet. We'll see when that time comes. It protects the vitamin C because it has that pump, so when you push down, the product comes out. It's protected from the air. He thinks of everything. It's not enough for me on its own. It's not hydrating enough for me to wake up the next morning and still be dewy or anything. But this cocktailed with the hyaluronic cream is a really nice cocktail for me personally. If I'm a little bit more oily or I'm having hormonal breakouts or something like that, then I will mix in with the hyaluronic cream the Boscia Sake Balm. This has glycolic and sake in it, so it helps to brighten, firm, all that good stuff. This is one of those few other products that I repurchase and have a backup waiting. I'm about halfway done with this. This is the weirdest consistency ever. It flattens out and it has, it always flattens out and settles to the bottom, but it's almost like, it's like a mixture of like gel and snot. It's so gross. It's so gross. I don't know why. I don't know why they had to make it like that. Oh, it's a bounce moisturizer. Maybe that's why. I like weird textured moisturizers. What can I say? I believe this is my 4th one, so this one is definitely worth it to me. This does run you $48 or $46. I can't remember. I think it's $46. Again, I would prefer my skincare items not be in a jar, but it is what it is, and I can't have everything. That is it for my nighttime routine. That is the last step. And I go crawl in bed. Well, I brush my teeth and then I go crawl in bed. I hope that helps you. If it answers any questions for you, I would love to know. If you have additional questions, please leave them for me. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. If you'd like to see more videos like it, do the same. If there are specific videos that you'd like me to film, please let me know in the comments. That's how this video came to be. Your video could be next. I like to listen to my subscribers. I want to give you what you want, so let me know so I can do that. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.